Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, whatever time of day you're watching this. I'm Steven. This is my beautiful wife,
Lauren.
We are SNL, and you're watching
Thriving
Thursday. Cue the music.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Hey, welcome back. We're back for another Thriving Thursday this week, and our topic for today is a good one. All right, today we're going to be talking about the season you're in. Like, let's ask y'all some questions. We want some feedback, you know? This will be interactive. We really love reading your comments. Thank you for all of you that leave likes, and we really appreciate you guys sharing. But really, we want to also interact with you. We want to know more about you and find out more from our viewers and find out, hey, what's your life like? You know, what kind of things are you going through that maybe we can talk about more? So, without further ado, like what we're talking about this week, we're going to be talking about, I forgot what I said we were going to talk about.
Reaping and sowing. Sowing is getting prepared. Like you're in a season of getting your whatever together. That's something I was going to say. Yeah, I was going to say get your crafts together.
Hey, this is be real.
And sowing is when you get to get the benefits of what you've done, like all your hard work. Like, so we're going to talk about, I guess, what's going on in our lives. Maybe you can tell us what's going on in your life, so what kind of season you're in. So, Steven, what season are you in right now?
I'm in a season of recovery.
That's not even one of the options you talked about.
No, season of transition recovery. Season of rest. Recuperation.
Okay, fine. But you just finished a season of
oh yes, okay.
Sowing.
I just finished the season of sowing. Yes. So I guess harvest time is coming around. You know. I feel like I'm still sowing though. So
you're still in college, but you finish your semester.
Correct.
You finish your finals.
Yes, got the finals last week. Oh my goodness. Yes. So
yeah.
Thank goodness that's over with. Yeah, I got the finals last week, so my season of as far as this semester of school has come to an end, and now I'm trying to pick up some of the pieces of projects and things like that we had around our house that had not been completed.
The honeybee list.
Yeah.
Honeybee
list. But yeah, this is the things that just trying to finish up around the house. A lot of projects that we have that weren't able to get completed. So now it's time to making a checklist today and really looking at what I can do, take steps in getting those things completed, try to come up with a realistic timeline, things like that. So the logistics behind that. So yes, I'd say that I'm in a season. I just did some sowing into my future as far as completing these classes.
Rest. You said rest.
Well,
for the summertime.
I know we said we've been in sowing. So you're sowing seeds. Again, for our farmers, they get it. But you're sowing seeds and you're laying the groundwork for a future benefit. Like you're not going to see it right away. It's like when we talked about finances over the last few weeks. It's the same thing. Like when you're saving that money up, you're laying down the foundation for a future harvest or future benefits that you're going to receive.
The hard work.
Yes, and then that's it. Like sowing is hard work, like tilling the ground and stuff. Yeah. We've been hitting the gym, got some physical healing, and I just want to thank God for that. But I had some physical healing, so there's some things that I'm doing much better in. That's why you can see my eyes better right now. See what I'm saying?
Eyes.
Yeah. No, film. I say on film, but I'm bad at that. Anyways, but yes, there's things that I'm able to do better. So now I'm trying to see just I guess how much I really push myself to get better. I want to get better physical shape. I want to be able to with COVID kind of lifting. I was getting vaccinated now. Being able to still wear a mask, but be able to go to the gym now and actually get some workouts in and work on getting this back to a 10. What's with the long pause? I want to get back to being in shape. It's really more so just the health concerns that I had. I want to be at high risk for any medical conditions that are preventable.
High blood pressure, all that.
Yeah, so I want to make sure I'm taking care of the body that God has given me. I only have this one. So, yeah. What about you? What season do you believe that you're in?
Still sewing. I'm working on my book, and then I just finished my life coaching certification.
And it's not to say that you can only, it's not like a black and white, right? You can't only have sowing, you can only have harvest. Like there's that time in between, because when you're sowing, you're tilling up the ground. That's when a lot of hard work is being put in. But then you're maintaining that harvest. You got to maintain it over time, watering, you're weeding, getting all the weeds and stuff out of there, trying to choke out what you're growing, what you're working on. You're making sure you protect your harvest from any kind of predators or animals or insects that might want to destroy what you're working on. And then from there, you get into harvest season. And harvest season, we're like, oh, that's what everybody wants to get. It's like, oh yeah, here we go.
I think also because our kids are finishing up school, so that's another thing that I'm looking forward to this summer.
Hey, maybe the title of this should be transitions. Can we like transition?
You can't reap without sowing. Like you got to put in the hard work and the time and the money and the effort in order to get the benefits of that, because we like things immediately, and in our culture we just kind of want like a get rich kind of thing. A lot of people are looking for that, but really it's just a lot of like hard work and hustling, trying out some new recipes, I guess.
Oh yeah, man. What was that one that I'm trying to remember which one it was that we had last time. I was like, man, this is like mind blowing. Took me all the way back to my time in Iraq.
What was the curry chicken?
Curry chicken. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The coconut curry chicken.
This is not sponsored, but I tried HelloFresh. Not sponsored. Not yet. You can sponsor us. And so for my book and for my life coaching thing, you can go to my website. I'm still kind of working on my website, but it's laurenhayes.com.
I love it. Hey, there's a lot going on. What you understand is like, this isn't something that you just came up with like in the last month, right? You weren't like, hey, I'm just going to write a memoir. I'm just going to write a book and this is going to be out. Or I'm just going to go to coaching and I'll be done coaching in like 6 weeks, right? This was something that...
Oh yeah, it was 60 hours of learning for the coaching. I thought I could help other people maybe understand some of the things that go on that I'm able to see because being married to you. That's the reason why.
It's like Aladdin. I can show you the world. It's a whole new world.
And I think it's going to be interesting, people.
All right, check it out. Hey, well, we're talking about reaping and sowing, right? And the whole point of me interviewing you about the process of where you are now, because we did check-in, right? This is what you got, books coming out.
You didn't warn me beforehand.
You got the website. And really, like, this is what we're trying to do, right? We want to make sure that we're being real, being relevant. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar, Revolution Church. Ha ha! See, I just thought down there. Yeah, that's what I'm about. Just saying. Anyways, but to me that would make sense because they don't understand the backstory. You don't always see what the process was for someone to get to where they are. And sometimes what happens is and I'm going to include myself, like we see other people's successes or seeing other people being successful in what they're doing, and we don't always know what all it took for them to get there. How many times they were waking up early, or they stayed up late, or they worked on weekends, or they
butts off.
Yes, or had traumatic things happen to them in order to get to where they are. Like we don't know everyone's backstory. And so like, I think that we can easily miss that and just say, oh, such and such is making a book, or, oh, such and such is able to get in shape now. Or,
you see the highlight reel of people's lives because of social media.
Yeah.
You see all the good points. You don't see the struggle. Them on the struggle bus or fighting through to get to that point. You just see the highlight reel of everything is great and perfect.
Yes.
And like,
and that's misconception. Yeah, that's no misconception. That's definitely not us.
Like that's why it took a year. I mean, we have 4 kids. I was, working. I think you're right about that. Like a lot of people want this thing, but you don't want to do the work to get there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to go run and not eat cake. Not that I eat that much cake, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It takes hard work and toil.
Yes.
You gotta dig down deep.
Yes, you do.
And you can do that in life.
Yeah, you gotta dig deep in life. Yeah.
That analogy might have been a little much.
So,
and then it also took mental and spiritual energy too.
We had to determine what sacrifices we were willing to make, and all those things were based on how bad we wanted that goal, how much we wanted to reap that harvest.
Maybe help another. This is, I mean, I don't know. You consider this a ministry, but like getting to talk to other couples or just other people to encourage them because you've been there, and sometimes you go there needing encouragement. So just hope that you guys are encouraged by our videos sometimes, and hopefully all the time, but hopefully 1 or 2 videos to speak to you is what I mean.
Hey, like I said, I'll be dropping these little nuggets here and there. You can go back and look at some others. It's pretty funny. I mean, we try to get better. I'm trying to make sure that we're presenting something that's easy to follow, that's, you know, easy on the ears and the eyes kind of thing. You're really good on the eyes. Yes. Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm talking about the technical side, what you don't see, you know, like the cameras and the lights, you know. Just trying to, you know, find affordable ways that we can make this really presentable.
You do the music and you do the editing and the producing and the listening back to it. I don't do that. I don't like to hear myself. But anyway.
But hey, this has been a great conversation. This is one of the things that we wanted to make sure that we do. So every once in a while, we're going to change up what we're doing. We did a series on finances and we talked about those baby steps because we wanted to make sure we're closing out the tax season. We want to make sure that you guys were equipped with how you can spend some of the money if you had just gotten your stimulus checks. We want to make sure that you were responsible with what, you know, God has blessed you with through those stimulus checks and really set you up financially for your future. Start changing things. So even if you already have the money. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Like
that's why
saving for later.
Yeah. So you can live and give like no one else. Like that's the idea. Let's change the world by the way we manage our money as well. That's just part of, you know, who we are as Christians, and that's part of, you know, what we do is as far as
taking care of
sharing
people
love
in your community. And
well, hey, thank you so much for joining us. We're excited to wrap up the season with you. We only have a few more episodes left, so please enjoy them. Feel free to go back and check out the first 4 seasons, including part 1 of season 5 when we started this up, because we were also going through life just like all of you. Yep. And so we had to put season 5 on a pause. And so we're just grateful for you guys listening, for you guys watching. We want to make sure we tell you guys we love you. And remember, keep thriving. That's right, keep thriving. Take us out, music.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.